The crunch tie between Young Central FC and Young Nema United, and Young Nema are indeed the knockout champions after defeating Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation, and we are back at the Madina Salam once again, and currently it is the late Sarr Memorial Junior Novetan Football Tournament, and the tournament has reached its climax, and it is the final between Young Central FC and Young Nema FC, and any moment from now the Central referee and his team of officials will surely get us on the pre-match formalities before the crucial afternoon showdown between Young Nema and Young Central Football Club. And Young Central this afternoon are currently being coached by Lamini Sedi, who is being assisted by Mamadi Sedi and Sekou Sedi and Ebrima Kamara. On the dugout for Young Nema United, and Young Nema are indeed the knockout champions, and they are currently dressed in their colorful gears, and the Central referee and the list are already lined up. And any moment from now, and any moment, just as I said, we will surely get you the crucial showdown, and the crucial showdown will be coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field, not for the very first time, but for the very first time live on LSTV1, and we will be getting you all the activities and every other proceeding in this crucial game between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And special thanks to Madina Salam Youth and Sports Development Committee. Not only the senior tournament, they have also ventured into junior competition. We've played the knockout final, and this afternoon we will be seeing another crunch tie in the league final between Young Central FC and Young Nema United. And any moment from now we will surely get the pre-match formalities before the crucial showdown. Where will the trophy head to? Is indeed a giant trophy and also a whooping cash prize being laid forward. And currently the giant trophy is paraded. We have a list and a great number of dignitaries at the Madina Salam football field. We have the officials of Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, and we have to give them that very big tab on their shoulder. Without them, this wouldn't be a success. And special thanks to the entire management and staff of Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee for organizing a junior tournament that has reached its climax. We already played the knockout final, and this afternoon we're going to see the league final between Young Central FC and Young Nema United, the knockout champions. Is it going to be a double for the knockout champions, or this time around it's going to be Young Central going home with the massive trophy and also the whooping cash prize? And we will be here to get you every other proceeding. And good to know that this game is also being broadcasted live on LSTV1 for the very first time. And at the commentary decks, as usual, I'll be here, Parlamin Fati, Ebrima Mare, and the list of other colleagues at the Madina Salam football field. We were here last week, and we are back again this week to get you another enticing league final, which is indeed the late Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central FC and Young Nema United. And special thanks to our Red Cross volunteers. We are definitely grateful to see you people down here. And the Central referee and the list of officials are working on the pre-match formalities before this afternoon showdown. Mr. Mar, you most welcome, and welcome back again at the Madina Salam football field. Last week we were here, and we are back again in this league final between Young Central FC and Young Nema FC. And here we have something at stake. It is either going to be a double for the knockout champions, or it's going to be shared between the knockout champions and the eventual possible champions in the names of Young Central Football Club.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Parlamin Fati. Okay, thank you very much, Parlamin Fati. It has been a long week of preparation. Today is a Boxing Day, as well a Boxing Day in Madina Salam, not only in England and Brikama Box Bar, but as well in Madina Salam. It is already a thrilling moment here. It is electric. When you look at the all over the field, look at the fans, and look at the players as well. They all in their wonderful colors to give us some brilliant moment here this evening. Mr. Fati, this tournament is Sarr Memorial Tournament, and down in the memories of the late Mr. Sarr, we know lot of memories about Ike Sarr, who is late. May his soul rest in peace. And Ike Sarr was here as a director of Wonder Year Center of Excellence, Wise Gambia, known for now. He's the first director and he's the co-founder as well for this organization based in Madina Salam here. We know Ike Sarr is an educationist, he's an activist, and as well, he's a politician, as well a community developer. So Ike Sarr is a jack of all trades. He has worked in all the domains in this country. He has been a governor in this country, in West Coast and as well in other regions of the country. As well, he's a junior secretary to the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, then in the Jawaras regime. And he was a political administrator, then AFPRC, and as well educationist. As an educationist, he was the principal of Bottrop Upper and Senior Secondary School and many other schools in this country. So Ike Sarr has a very, very rich history when it comes to an industrious person like him. This tournament is specially organized to remember his memories. Okay. To remember some of his achievements that he has left. Ike Sarr has left an organization here that is Wise Gambia, that is still flowing, and it has grown in numbers, registering a lot of employees from then he was here, but he has left a legacy here, and this legacy is still in existence. So anywhere one might be here in this field, please let's remember Ike Sarr in our prayers as one of the prominent members of this country, because he has touched a lot of life in this country. And I can remember in this field here, some time ago, I watched on a video where Ike Sarr, the first time they were growing Narika rice in this field here. A video I just watched it some time ago, where this field was a farmland, a furrow for that matter, where they grow a Narika. So Ike Sarr brought those projects here, and many other things in this community. This school here, he was one of the initiators of as a education secretary, junior secretary to the Ministry of Education. He brought this school here and many other things. We'll delve into those memories as we are going through the commentary here, Parliament Party.
Thank you very much, Suleiman Mar, or Mr. Mar, live at the Madina Salam football field. And also we join at the commentary desk by Dembo Toure and the central referee of this crucial finalist, Basiru Mane, who has been assisted by Yoro Sedi and Serif Ba. And Lamin Sano is the match commissioner. And any moment from now, the central referee and his team of officials will surely get us underway and get us underway from the Madina Salam football field. And the game is live on LSTV1, and we will be here to get you every other proceeding in this crucial fixture between Central or Young Central Football Club and Young Nema Football Club, the knockout champions. And it could be remembered, Mr. Mar, these two sides were in the final last season, and the last season final was also won by Young Nema against Young Central. So it's going to be, we have a lot at stake. It's either going to be the same, or this time around Young Central will surely want to have an edge over the knockout champions Young Nema Football Club. So we can say we have a lot at stake this afternoon.
Indeed, Parliament Party. I think Nema has grown into a footballing community in these recent years. They have just become one of the best footballing community in this community here, and they have shown that qualities because they have won trophies last year, and this year again they are coming here. They already won a knockout trophy, and indeed in the league trophy as well. So let's hope for the best here and see what these lads are going to give us through the ball-to-ball commentary.
Thank you very much, and any moment from now we will surely be getting you the live commentary in this crucial showdown. And before the live commentary, we will surely have a quick rundown on the starting 11s for Young Central FC, who starts with Ebrima Sedi 30 in goal, Ebrima Sedi 4, Omar Jara number 16, Zulia Jata 12, Sadi Busano 13, Alaji Jase 7, Lamin Sajon 8, Mamadi Sedi 11, Yaya Jabang 5, Dembo Jata 10, Zakaria Baji 6. Complete the 11 for Young Central FC, who are currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks, whilst Young Nema, the knockout champions, starts with Ebrima Kamara in goal, Nohak Jabang number 4, Aliou Cisse 2, Suleiman Jawara number 15, Yaya Conte 6, Musa Conte number 5, Sekou Conte number 10, Amadou Njai number 20, Kausu Toure number 8, Babu Toure number 11, Sadio Fati number 7. Complete the 11 for the knockout champions, Young Nema United. And Young Nema currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, and they are dressed in their colorful white shirts, white red shorts and white and red socks, currently playing from our left to right, while their opponents in Young Central Football Club dressed in blue shirts, blue shorts and blue socks, and it's going to be a forced corner, and it's a blue collar, blue shirts and sea green shirts, blue shorts and blue socks. And currently the central referee Basiru Mane is currently having a word with the player for Young Central Football Club. We can't confirm what is the problem. That seems to be an issue of a guard. Yeah, that's a guard issue, and the player will surely sort that out as quickly as possible, and we will surely get you the first corner of this crucial showdown. And the game is also live on LSTV1 at the commentary decks. Parliament Fatih, Dembo Toure and Suleiman Mara, the commentary decks live at the Madina Salam football field, and another player is going off, and he is also going to work on his guards. I think this has been my problem during my playing days. I also dislike putting on guards during matches, Mr. Mar. So I think these players definitely need to work on that before the commencement of the game, and the game is currently on hold, and the central referee will surely get us the green light. And the first corner to be effected by Young Central Football Club. Young Central this afternoon against Young Nema, straight into the gloves of the netminder, who rose the highest and guarded that ball with ease, Ebrima Kamara. Ebrima, the custodian, and last week we were here. It was the knockout final, and the knockout final in the late Sarr Memorial Junior League Junior final between Gunjur Project and Young Nema. It was 0-0 in regulation, and also a marathon post-match shootout where Nema got the better of Gunjur Project to lay their hand on the coveted trophy. Straight into the gloves of the custodian, Ebrima Utd. And it's going to be Young Central. Number 13 controls that ball beautifully, trying to dribble past his marker. This time player goes to ground, infringement as signaled by the central referee Basiru Mane, who has been assisted by Eurosedi Seriba and Lamin Sano as the fourth referee rather. And Lamini Sedi is the head coach for Young Central, who has been assisted by Mamadi Cisse. And on the other dogguard is Sekou Sedi and Ebrima Kamara. A set piece into the half of the knockout champions' name. Heads that ball partly. Another attempt through the number 10, who heads that ball beautifully. It's Sekou Conte, the number 10, around the center circle. Nema will surely use the left side of the attack. Defensive work partly cleared by Central, and Nema uses the left side to chase. And the number 8 allows that ball to roll out on the far side, and it's going to be a throw in Nema United. Kausu Toure on the far side hands that ball to the left wing back, who drops that ball back to Kausu. Kausu plays that ball short, receives that ball from the number 10 on the far side. Nema, will they be able to get that? Powered that ball into the half of Young Central, into the gloves of the custodian, Ebrima Utd. And Ebrima is the custodian for Young Central Football Club, whilst on the other goal post is Ebrima Kamara. Few minutes into this contest, great display coming from both Young Central and Young Nema United, as both sides try to craft themselves goal scoring opportunities in search for a breakthrough. We believe we're going to have goals in the knockout final. We struggled to have goals, and the match ended on post-match shootouts, and we are sure that we will surely have goals in this contest. Probably if they can settle it out in regulation, post-match shootout will surely decide the winner between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema Football Club. Mr. Mar, few minutes into the contest, great display, and we are currently yet to see goals raining at the Madina Salam football field.
It's a great start for both teams here. They will remain resolute in the middle of the field, not leaving the ball for the other opponents. But brilliantly, we are seeing what we like for now. Teams are pushing hard to just break that lead. Like you rightly said, I hope it is just not going to be like the knockout final, where they go for a barren draw and just the post-match penalty separate them. With the colorful display from the fans, I believe the players will do something this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar, and we are coming to you live And live from the Madina Salam football field. We were here last week and we are back again. And kudos to Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, and it is the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final, and the final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema Football Club. And you are also reminded that this tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia and organized by Madina Salam. This time goes to ground. Is that going to be a penalty? There is a call for a penalty, and the central referee, not the least interested, and the center forward and the number 10 for Young Nema Football Club, Sekou Conte. Sekou is currently down injured, and this seems to be a protest coming from the central defender and the team captain number 2 Nema United. And Young Nema currently having their star player number 10 Sekou Conte currently down injured, and the central referee not the least interested, though there was a call for a penalty, but the central referee is in the least interested, and it's going to be an advantage for Young Central Football Club, Mr. Mar, into the game. And currently there is a player down injured. That was a shout for a penalty, but the central referee waved in for a play on.
I think that is central referee here, and the linesman also is on the touch there. I'll say they got it right because both of them are on line with this player. So the player easily won a penalty for himself, but the referee is there, and the linesman also is there to assist. So we believe that he made the right call, and that is going to be a free kick awarded to the Young Nema side. But it seems they are very dangerous, this Nema side. We watched them last week, and here they are again. So seeing them again, it seems they are the better side. Going for 2 finals is not easy in the same league season. So Nema does it. Let's see what they have also in the covers, whether they are going for the 2 double trophies or the Central we just going to take this one away from them. So that is Nema and Central.
Thank you very much, and the game is currently on hold as the medics are already on the pitch giving medical assistance to the player in question. And we also have Dembo Toure at the commentary desk. Dembo, a few minutes into the final, and still we are struggling to have goals, but already a great display coming from both Young Nema and also Young Central Football Club. A great game, and we believe we're going to have a great game between these two sides in this Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Pafati, for welcoming me on this intractable ball battle here between the Central FC and then Nema United for the second time in the final in the 2 season here. It's an amazing moment for Nema United here, clashing with Central, and we have a very dangerous target here. That's almost in the net, and it's a goal, early goal for Nema United. Number 7 for Nema United. That's early goal. That's too early for Central United, and it's a blunder made by the defenders there. What an amazing, striking by the strikers for Central Nema United here. Is so amazing on my vision here, Mr. Pafadi. I think I have to stop here before this celebration will be, and then you give a very beautiful commentary on this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dembo Toure. Deadlock broken at the Madina Salam football field in the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final, and I stand to be corrected. That seems to be an own goal. That seems to be an own goal coming from Young Central Football Club, and the knockout champions currently on course of grabbing a double this year in the Lady Sarr Memorial League final, and they got it in the knockout, and here they are on course of also securing another league trophy. Mr. Mar, the league or the knockout champions are currently on course as they are currently leading by a goal to nil against Young Central Football Club, and Young Central got an own goal where Young Nema Football Club currently having their noses in front at the Madina Salam football field.
Indeed, Pa. I think Nema has tested the victory for these finals, like taking the knockout cup, coming to the bigger cup. So I think they were saying that we are not going to lose this one for anything. So they have started, and they just got the goal inside the net from their own goal from the central player who wanted to clear the ball out, and Nema take their noses in front here. And remember, when Wise Gambia brought this trophy, Nema is the first team that won this trophy. That is last year, and it seems they are going back with it again if this course has to remain like it. But I know there will be a great fight back from the central end, because they are not going to. Central is known for their popularity in this peak here, but this recent years it seems that dominance is going down. They're just increasing the power to this young Nema FC. But let's see, there'll be a great fight back, whether in this very half or in the second half, but we'll see the difference as the fans, Nema fans are just entering the pitch. They just celebrate a goal. I believe there'll be a very good fight as we go on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar. Earlier on, Mr. Dembotur, and we also have Idrissa Sedi with us at the commentary desk, and later on we will surely hand the mic to Mr. Sedi, as he has always been a key and a focal point as far as this tournament and the tournament of Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League Final is concerned. And the game is currently on hold as the medics are currently receiving or giving medical attention to the player, and any moment from now the central referee will surely get us the green light for the restart. And the goalkeeper for young Nema United in Ebrima Kamara is currently on the ball and asking his entire players to move forward. It's going to be a delivery for the goalkeeper Ebrima Kamara. Nema or young Nema United currently having their fans getting into the Madina Salam football field, and on the other dugout is also another exciting fan base behind Young Central Football Club, and we also have a lot at stake. It's Young Nema Football Club against Young Central Football Club. Nema currently having their noses in front, leading by a goal to nil through an own goal. It's Nema once again, short forward. Will they be able to get the second? This time solid defensive work coming from the number 10 of Young Central Football Club, and the number 10 is Dembo Jata. Dembo dive to his left and blocks that ball to touch, and it's going to be a corner, and a corner to the boys in white and red colors. Young Nema Football Club and Young Nema are currently having their noses in front. It's a corner for Young Nema, and they are indeed the knockout champions after defeating Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation. It's 1-0 up against Central United or Young Central Football Club. Is that going to be the second? Partly cleared by Young Central now. Another attempt from Central deep in their own half. Will they be able to get it? Player goes to ground, and this time central referee very close to the scene, and he waved in for an infringement to Young Central Football Club, who are currently trailing by a goal to nil at the Madina Salam football field. And in case you're just joining us, this game is coming to you live on LSTV1 at the commentary desk. Parlament Fati, Dembo Ture and Suleiman Mar at the commentary desk, and the game is being officiated by Basiru Mane, our central referee, assisted by Yoro Sedi, and Serif Ba and Lamin Sano is currently serving as the fourth assistant referee in this crucial late Sarr Memorial Junior League Final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And Young Nema are indeed the knockout champions after defeating Gunjur Project on post-match shootout, and they are currently on course and currently eyeing for a double. Will they be able to get the double? And if they want to get the double, they should get a victory against Young Central Football Club, who should deprive Young Nema from bagging a double this season. And if they want to do that, they need to score and need to score again to solely deprive Young Nema United from grabbing the double of this year's late Sarr Memorial Junior competition. And currently it is the league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And just as I said earlier at the commentary desk, Balamin Fadi, Dembo Ture Suleiman Mar, and we also have Idrissa Sedi. Any moment from now, Idrissa will be handed the mic, and Idrissa has an in-depth knowledge as far as this tournament is concerned. This time around, is that going to be a defensive blunder? And this time, is that going to be Central on into the back of the net, and Central are back on level terms, and they celebrate in style. And Young Central United are also back on level terms, and it is 1-1 at the Madina Salam football field. Mr. Mar, we have seen two quick goals in the space of first 20 minutes at the Madina Salam football field. The first goal coming from a defensive blunder and getting Young Nema United an advantage, and we have also seen another defensive blunder coming from Nema United this time around that rewarded Young Central Football Club a deserved equalizer, and it is currently 1-1 at the Madina Salam football field. And this game is definitely a great one, and we believe we're going to see a lot of goals in this contest.
Indeed, Pa. I think here the fans are the winners, but both defenders will be beating themselves for making those heinous errors here that take the lead from this Nema side. I think the fans are very happy with seeing the levels and what the players are going to put more effort to make sure that this lead. But I told you that they are going to fight back, and they fight it as soon as they fight back, and they got what they want, and now they are in the level towns. The game start fresh here.
It's game on and game on at the Madina Salam football field, and it is the Lady K. Sarr Memorial League Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and the score is currently 1 apiece between the two sides. Nema scored first, and Central got themselves back on level terms, and the number 11 controls that ball beautifully, and the flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side. A lively contest coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary desk. Alamin Fadi, Demo Ture Suleiman Mar, and Idrissa Sedi at the commentary desk. Idrissa akamunta ko nim final goal mankilia goal fulanga wala in the space of the first 20 minutes, and the first goal milias ko wala don Nema United and nata je fana Central inata I found amurun nang game ko no kabring tumala mina equalizer soto.
Okay, thank you very much, Pa. Baraka baga nak ning final o ning coming Mr. Maria fo nyami. Ning knockout final o ning ay ba different nale. Because ni nata ning final o jube. Timol mimba benga njanga jale football o kay imu football rivalry la di ning sade kono. Rival o la muti mi alonko always ni benda ila jemo filo kono akamobe kontan. Bar ku keda jemo kono mi alonko anata ke ndafon e surprise anungala mo jama bi jaba kele surprise. Because Kabirin no my goals ko ni momo ni bali ko ni follow ka rek ba jala coming Nema ni trophy bi da home because Central akaw ku yada mo nya ko do nyaawnya ni na mu la face goal de minsko ni liko ni kono because yela jemol be draw 0-0 semi final 0-0 win the shootout imam goal score this ligo kono ni no face goal di ya minsko ani fana ni goal holon face goal di Central e conceive this ligo ni kono so wala tina final ni ngata easy la Nema ya eta nila coming golo buka duan la poso kono ndel badun lale Central fana eta nila coming buka dundi bari mbal fana skola le so wayat na jemo ni ngata easy no la kay no wala shoto ma funa.
Thank you very much, Idrissa Sedi. Earlier on, Dembo Ture and Suleiman Mar. And any moment from now, the medics are already on the pitch giving assistance to the player in question. And already we have two players down injured, one for Young Central and the other for Young Nema FC or Young Nema United. And currently, it is 1-1. And it is 1 apiece between Young Nema United and Young Central Football Club at the Madina Salam Football Field. And it is the Lady K. Sarr Memorial Junior League final, and the tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia. And interesting to note that this goal scored by Young Central FC is the first goal they scored in this year's Lady K. Sarr Memorial Junior League competition, and they got the first goal in the final. And the first goal conceded by Young Central Football Club is also the first goal conceded by Young Central as far as this year's Lady K. Sarr Memorial Junior League final is concerned. And currently it is 1 apiece between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and it is the Lady K. Sarr Memorial League final between the two. And in this contest we will surely have a winner. It is either going to be Young Central or Young Nema to go home as the winner of the Lady K. Sarr League final. And if they want to get that, they have to settle the score on either regulation or post-match shooter will surely decide the winner. And the tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia, and the tournament is organized by Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, and we have to give them that very big tap and a great commendation to the entire team of Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. And the central referee on the far side currently having a word with the players, and already green light given as it's going to be a throw in on the far side, a throw in on the far side, and the throw in will be effected by the boys in red and white, Young Nema United. And Young Nema scored first before Young Central Football Club getting themselves back back on level terms, and it is currently 1 apiece at the Madina Salam football field around the center of the pitch, and player goes to ground. Central referee awarding an infringement, and it's going to be a foul to Young Central Football Club, and Young Central currently having their number 7 Alaji Jase down injured. Alaji back on his feet. It's going to be a set piece, and the central referee Basiru Mane asking the player to wait for the whistle. It's a lively contest and a great atmosphere from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary desk by Lamin Fati, Dembo Ture Suleiman Mara, and we also have a colleague and brother Idrissa Sedi at the commentary desk at the Madina Salam football field, and it's already a keenly contested affair between the two sides in the names of Nema or Young Nema United and Young Central Football Club, and Young Central Football Club is currently under the guidance of Lamin Sedi, who has been assisted by Mamadi Sedi, and on the other dugout is Sedi Sekou Sedi and Ebrima Kamara as force and assistant coaches. Central now around the center circle. This time around, launch that ball forward to the team captain. It's going to be a quick attack, and already the team captain goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And the central referee of this crucial game is Basiru Mani, and Basiru is been assisted by Yoro Sedi, Serif Ba and Lamin Sano as the 4th assistant referee. Indeed, a keenly contested affair, and the tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia. Mr. Mar, I think we have to give that commendation to Wise Gambia. They've been integral members as far as the tournament is concerned. They've been here to sponsor not only football but all the activities in and around Madina Salam.
Indeed, Parliament Fati, like you rightly said, Wise Gambia is here in this community since 2001, and they have achieved a lot of developments in this community here, and still those developments are ongoing. Looking at the school here, this school starts as a nursery, one single classroom, and now it is a basic cycle school. A clinic is attached to it. As well, they have a bike center here that they are operating. They can repair, they also sell bike. And they are supporting the Arab school as well and other community development. And not only within this community and the Gambia as a whole, because we have another project called Cycle to School. We are as far as Pakaliba. We are around 16 to 20 schools that we are supporting with this bicycle. And other helps that we are giving around. And like I said last time here, these are some of the responsibilities that we owe to the communities, and we want to give it back to them, because being in that community, giving you the space to operate peacefully, though it is an act of parliament that has constituted the NGOs, but you are living in that community, you need to give back to the community. This is exactly what Wise Gambia did. And collaborating with the sport committee, I think that is one of the best things. And putting this committee in the name of the late Ike Sarr, who is the first director and the co-founder of this Wise NGO, I think that is an amusing thing. And sport committee, we are telling them this is a wonderful achievement as far as Ike Sarr, the late Ike Sarr and his family is concerned. That's why we said always, anywhere we want, we just say we pray for Ike Sarr, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Like I said before, this field was a rice field, but now it is turned into the football field. Thank God to Ike Sarr bringing the excavator to grader here and make so this goal post and many other things. So we can say a lot of things about Ike Sarr we cannot finish about when it comes to Wise Gambia. So thank you, Pa. We'll continue to.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar. And there is already a player down injured, and it's going to be a set piece to be taken by Young Central Football Club. And Young Central currently on a 1-1 scoreline against Young Nema United. Young Nema scored for Central restored parity, and they are currently back in the game and back on level terms. Central heads that ball, partly cleared Nema on a defensive mission. Great control by the number 7, who uses the left side of the attack. Tricky and pacey. Number 7, Alaji Jase. Alaji plays that ball short through the advancing player, who mal control is Nema now in their own half. Nema will use the right side of the attack, trying to penetrate here. Ball being headed out by the central defender and number 16, Omar Jara of Young Central Football Club, and it's going to be a throw in for the knockout champions Young Young Nema Football Club and Young Nema will use Sergio Fati on the right side. It's Sergio now, number 7, trying to penetrate, currently having a top. Sergio still on the ball for Young Nema Football Club. Plays that ball short to the advancing player. Great control, Young Nema. Will they be able to get something from this? Lays that ball on the far side. Great control by the right wing back, who is currently struggling to dribble past his marker. It is still the right wing back for Nema United, currently looking for space to have his way out, but already a flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side, and it's going to be a set piece for the boys in red and white colors, Young Nema Football Club, and Young Nema will be hoping to get a second. Will they be able to get that? And this final, they need to get it in regulation or post-match shootout. Will decide the winner between Young Nema Football Club and Young Central Football Club. From the Madina Salam Football Field and live on LSTV1 at the commentary index, Parliament Fatih, Nema Utd, Suleiman Mar and Idrissa Sedi, and the game is being officiated by Basiru Mane, Yoro Sedi, Serif Ba and Lamin Sano as the fourth assistant referee. Ball been taken into the area, partly palmed away by the goalkeeper for Young Central Football Club and Nema on the far side. It's Nema up against Young Central. Player dribble past his marker on the far side. Central referee Basiru Mane pointed for a goal kick. It's a goal kick as signaled by the central referee Basiru Mane, and it's a goal kick for Young Central Football Club, and Young Central scored only a goal in this tournament and also conceded a goal in the tournament. In the entire tournament, they scored 1 and conceded 1, and they only scored in the final and only conceded in the final. It's going to be a goal kick, and this time from their goalkeeper, Young Central Football Club. And the goalkeeper for Young Central Football Club is Ebrima Esedi, and Ebrima in goal, asking his players to move forward. On the other side of the Madina Salam football field is the electric fan base behind Young Central and Young Nema, and we will surely be here to get you every other proceeding as far as the league final and the league final of late Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and it is all coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field and live on LSTV1 for the very first time. Ball been played short. This time it is Central now, currently on a 1-1 scoreline against Young Nema United. Young Nema on a defensive mission. Nuha Jabang, central defender, launched that ball forward, partly blocked in there by Young Central Football Club. Another throw in on the far side for Young Nema United, who are definitely hoping to get a double as far as this year's Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final is concerned. Will they be able to grab the league trophy? Is still the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. And if they want to lay their hand on the league giant trophy and the whooping cash prize, they need to defeat Central FC, who are currently playing out a 1-1 scoreline against Young Nema United at the Madina Salam football field. It's going to be a set piece on the far side, and it's a set piece for the knockout champions. Knockout champions, Young Nema United. Young Nema United got the better of Gunjur Project on post-match shootout. Nema drills that ball into the area and sailed over the bar. Goal kick, Young Central Football Club. It has been an intriguing and a nail-biting affair between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and we are moving towards the lemon time, and it is currently 1 apiece between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. Mr. Nema Utd, electric fan base behind both sides, and I think we have to give commendation to these respective teams in the names of Young Nema and also Young Central Football Club. When we were here in the other final, we thought the biggest turnout that we're going to see was in the knockout final, but we are also amazed with the level of turnout so far seen in this crucial league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And we have to give that commendation to Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, who is currently under the dynamic leadership of Mamadou Khan as the president, and we will also try to get you all the list and also the portfolios of every other member as far as Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee is concerned. But I think we have to give commendation to Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, not only limiting the competition to senior competition, but also organizing junior league competitions. Not only the league, but also the knockout competition. But also massive gratitude to these teams, wherein we have massive turnout behind these teams and also massive fan base behind both Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. Mr. Ture.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Pafati, for the brilliant commentary. On both sides here, we have Central United and Nema United. This is a final for Sarr tournament here in the commendation of the fans base here. We have a Central United and the Nema. Both sides are jubilating despite the goals scored in the nets. We have Central. After the first goal being scored by Nema United, I thought the Central fans will relent, but that wasn't the case. They were jubilating as if Central was the one that scored the goal. So that shows that there is a big competition on both sides, on the pitch and outside the pitch. So this is not going to be for that knockout. It was a different. The penalty shootout was the final, because that was the one, being interested to the fans outside the pitch. But this one is a different one. Both the fans and then the football are making sure that this final ends with jubilation, and that's what they are showing here. They come with different styles here. Normally we see them having drums and gallons and other stuff as drums, but today we have seen a pure leather as instrument for these jubilations here. This is going to be another thing as we are seeing on the pitch here. For that of the committees here, there is going to be a big complimentation for their hard work towards the tournament. They are doing very well towards this tournament for both seniors and then juniors tournament here. There is a big improvement on this league this year. Both tournament proper and the knockout are progressing, in a peaceful manner, and then the society is also seeing that there is high tendency that these tournaments are being organized by the committee will end in peace, and that's what now we are wishing for. That if the committees will never forget what you are doing. You are absolutely doing great. This is what we, the youth, want always. For you to always organize such a competition among the youth in the village, that also give us courage to engage ourselves into other activities, like what you are trying to engage us after this football competition final here. There is going to be another competition among the youth, which is going to be athletic competition here. So I think the best thing is we pray for this tournament to be ended peacefully, and we look forward to that as well. I believe if this one is ended peacefully, then there is nothing there's nothing like will be discouraged if any competition is organized between the youth or among the youth in the village here. Pafadi, this is a game between Central and then the Nema United. They still 1-1 in the first half of the game. So we don't know how it will be ended before the first half of this final here. Thank you so much, Pafadi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nema Utd and now Liaron Suleiman Mar. And we are coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field in the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. Calling in for handball. Central referee waved in for a play on. Solid defensive work coming from Nema United. And Central Football Club or Young Central are trying to explore more of their number 7 on the left side of their target, trying to cause some problems for Young Nema United, and currently the number 7 for Young Central Football Club. Alaji Jase is currently down and down in Jordan. The central referee is currently on the player, and the medics are already on the pitch. And kudos to Commissar Home Red Cross Link for being here to give medical assistance to every other player, spectator, central referee, and whosoever is present at the Madina Salam football field to grace this massive and a great league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is live on LSTV1. At the commentary desk, Walamin Fadi, Nema Utd, Suleiman Mar, and Idrissa Sedi. And already the number 7 is already down and already taking off the field, and he's currently receiving attention from the medics, and the central referee Basiru Mane waved in for a play on. It's going to be a throw in. Number 10 takes that for Central United, and Central now launch that ball into the half of Nema. Another ball being partly cleared by the knockout champions Young Nema United, and Young Nema United will be hoping to grab the league trophy, and if they want to get that, they sorely need to get a victory against Young Central Football Club, and Young Central will also also be hoping to get the better of young Nema United to lay their hand on this massive trophy and the whooping cash prize. And it's also good to know that few days ago, Gambian international Dembo Sedikan, who is currently playing for Vancouver Whitecaps, was here in Medina Salam, and he handed 5 match balls, football tubes, and also organized a test match wherein cash prize was rewarded. And special thanks to Mr. Dembo Sedikan for awarding balls and also football tubes to Medina Salam Youth and Sports Committee, not the very first time. And also we need to get that commendation back to Dembo Sedikan, and it is also getting it back to your own committee. We were only made to understand that his father is from this committee of Medina Salam. So Dembo Sedikan, they didn't and never disappoint by coming back to Medina Salam and handing them 5 match balls, football tubes, and also organizing a test game wherein cash prizes were also rewarded.
They even play a tournament in this football team. We were in the same team.
Of course, yes, we could remember Dembo Sedikan also played a tournament at the Medina Salam football field here. This is why he came back to the Medina Salam football field, organized a game, also handed match balls to Medina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. We have to commend Mr. Sedikan for that. Later on, we will surely. This time, Central struck the cross stand, this time around Nema United on a defensive mission. That was definitely very close, and it should have been the second goal coming from Young Central Football Club and Nema United, and young Nema United survived, and the ball struck the standbar before lodging itself back into the gloves of the custodian. Mr. Mar, that was definitely very close for Young Central to get the double between against Young Nema Football Club. And currently this game can get to any direction. It can get to Young Nema and also can get to Young Central Football Club, but the team that came very close is Young Central Football Club after the ball crashing on the standbar before lodging itself into the gloves of the netminder of Young Nema United.
Yeah, taking from what Idrissa has just informed us about, this Young Central side haven't scored any goal until today. So this is the final, and the final can bring anything. So everybody is happy and everybody want to show their last skills here, and that is what they can prove to the audience that this is what we can do. We leave it late and we can do it late. So this ball stroking the bar there is applause for them. I think that will rejuvenate their effort again to attack this Young Nema side more and more in this 9 minutes of the fourth half.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar, and the game is currently on hold. The game is currently on hold. The game is currently on hold as the player for Young Central Football Club is currently receiving attention. And kudos to Combo South Home Red Cross Link for being here to also serve as medics as far as this final between Young Nema and Young Central is concerned. And the player in question is back on his feet. And the player limping on the other side is Lamin Sajo. And Lamin is the number 8 for Young Central Football Club. And Young Central is currently under the guardians of Lamin Isedi, assisted by Mamadi Sise. On the other dugout is Seku Sedi for Young Nema United, who is being assisted by Ebrima Kamara, and the central referee is Basiru Mane, assisted by Yoro Sedi and Sheriff Ba and Lamin Sano, serving as the match commissioner. From the Medina Salam football field, live on LSTV1, and it is the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and the score is currently 1 apiece. Nema now floats that ball forward. It's going to be a great run. Number 11 will they be able to get the second into the back of the net, and Young Nema United have restored their lead at the Medina Salam football field, and they got the second goal courtesy of forward Babu Toure, number 11. Young Nema United, the defending champions, are on course, and they are definitely on course and also on course of laying their hand on the league trophy after laying their hand on the knockout trophy last weekend, and they got the second goal courtesy of Babu Toure. Mr. Mar, it is the second goal and the third goal in this contest. The second goal for Young Nema and the third goal in this contest.
Really, that is the third goal in the contest and the second for Nema. I think they are always taking their noses in front, and the central will rally behind to try to restore parity here. I think this Nema, Young Nema side is deserving champions in this last knockout champion, because they have deserved it it is said it here in the history. They have been scoring until this time. So Central has leaving it late. They always come late to equalize, or they always come from behind to restore parity. So let's see what they have. And he said here, when Nema score, maybe everybody will think that they have gone home with the trophy, and they did it again. And let's see what Centrals have them in the store, to whether they are going to restore parity, whether this is going to be the end of the day. But there will be a serious fight again. They struck the bar and they are here there again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar. And later on, we will surely hand the mic back to Mr. Nema Utd and also Idrissa Sedi, as we are currently having a crucial league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And the knockout champions are currently leading by a goal to nil. And they are currently back having their noses in front. They scored first. Young Central restored parity, and Young Nema United restored their lead at the Medina Salam football field and live on LSTV1. At the commentary decks as usual for Lamin Fati, Nema Utd and Suleiman Mar at the commentary decks, and we also have Mr. Idrissa Sedi at the commentary decks. This time around, it's Young Nema now trying to twist and turn, lays that ball to the advancing player. Great control, who tries to use his space on the far side. It's Young Central now on a defensive mission, blocks that ball to touch. It's going to be a throw in, and a throw in to the boys in red and white, and the knockout champions Young Nema United. And Young Nema scored first. They got their noses in front before Young Central Football Club getting themselves back on level terms, and once again Young Nema restored their lead at the Medina Salam football field, and their first goal was an own goal, and the second goal coming to you courtesy of Babu Toure. Babu Toure getting the second goal for Young Nema United. And Young Nema, the knockout champions, are currently on course of getting a double as far as the Junior League tournament in Medina Salam is concerned. And the Junior League tournament is the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League competition. And the tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled and sponsored by Wise Gambia. And the tournament is organized by Medina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. And we will surely get you their names now. This time around is the knockout champions Nema once again, and ball been partly blocked in there by Young Central United. And Young Central now, another attempt. Nema blocks that ball, and on the far side the flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side. They throw in Young Nema now, who are currently having their noses in front, leading by 2-1 against Young Central Football Club. Nema once again, will they be able to get something now? Currently having it tough against Young Central around the center of the pitch, currently struggling. Nema lost possession and they regain possession. Young Central Football Club lays that ball to the number 11, controls that ball, trying to dribble past his marker, currently having it tough, and the number 8 Lamin Sarr currently having it tough against the left wing back of Young Nema Football Club. And Young Nema on a defensive mission blocks that ball to touch. Young Central will benefit from a throw in, and a long one to the surging number 11, who heads that ball, not a great one. Mamadi Sedi chases, defensive mission, number 4 Central defender Nuha Jabang just there in time to block that ball to touch for Young Nema United, the knockout champions. And in the knockout final, they defeated Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation. And also in that marathon post-match shootout, Young Nema United were able to sail and lay their hand on the knockout trophy. And here they are eyeing for the league trophy. Will they be able to get that? And there we go. It is halftime at the Medina Salam football field. And halftime, and currently it is Young Central Football Club 1, Young Nema United 2. And this is where we're also going to hand the mic back to our co-commentators at the Medina Salam football field. And in case you're just joining us, it is halftime at the Medina Salam football field in the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And it is currently Young Central Football Club 1, Young Nema United 2. Mr. Mar, it is halftime, and it is halftime. 3 goals scored in first half, 2 for Young Nema and the order for Young Central Football Club. And we believe we're still going to have goals in the second half. And this is where we're also going to have 15 minutes of rest and come back for the continuation. But before the rest, we will surely hand the mic back to our co-commenters. Mr. Marfos, it is halftime and 3 goals scored in the first half.
Yeah, halftime, and Tingri, the technician, has a work to do, because after watching the first 45 minutes, seeing 3 goals 2 for Nema and 1 for Central. I think they need to see those loopholes where they need to fit in or inject a new energy to be able to restore parity, or Nema where they are going to bring new energy to able to maintain their victory here to get the cup home. But it is going to be the technician time to deploy the tactics that will give them all the results that they needed in this time. But it is for now, it is 1 to Central and 2 to Nema Young.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Pafati and Mari, for the commentary. And the first half of the game is 2-1 in the favor of Nema United. For my analysis on the first half performance here on the pitch here, I think Central FC needs to be very mindful when it comes to defending here. Nema United have the strikers for Nema United, I think they are very, very, very strong.
Back to the Medina Salam football field. And any moment from now, we will surely have the commencement of the second half. But before the second half, we will surely have the kickoff, and the kickoff will be taken by Mr. Ensa Sedi. And the list of dignitaries are currently lined up and lining up for the kickoff, and the kickoff will surely get us underway for the restart of the second half in the crucial league final of the Lake Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. We have a lot of dignitaries lined up here to see the kickoff, and any moment from now we're going to start with the handshakes first before the kickoff, and the kickoff will surely get us underway, and we will surely be here to get you all the other proceeding as far as this crucial showdown is concerned. And it is the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and we currently having the list of dignitaries having handshakes with the players, currently starting with the knockout champions Young Nema United, then to Young Central Football Club, and it is currently 2-1 in favor of Young Nema United. It is Young Central Football Club 1, Young Nema United 2, and any moment from now the handshakes and also the kickoff will surely get us underway in the second half of this crucial final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and we are definitely loving all what we are currently seeing at the Medina Salam Football Club football field rather. And special thanks to Medina Salam Youth and Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mamadou Khan as President, Mafuji Koli as Vice President, Lamin Toure Public Relations Officer and Head of Competition, Idrissa the auditor and the head coach of the town team, Aissatou Kande, Treasurer, Babukar Sedi, Assistant Treasurer, Lamin Sano, Secretary General, Awa Toure, Assistant SG, Malang Toure, Member of the Disciplinary Committee, Omar Toure, Coopted Member, Salifu Kamara, and Organizer, and also Ebrima Sonko, serving as one of the organizers as far as Medina Salam Youth and Sports Committee is concerned. And any moment from now, Mr. Ensa Kamara, Ensa Sedi will surely get us the kickoff. It is Ensa Sedi to get us the kickoff any moment from now, and there we go. Thank you very much, Mr. Ensa Sedi, for getting us the kickoff, and the kickoff will surely get us underway. And in this knockout, and in the league final, of the late Sarr Memorial Tournament, and the final is between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United, and Young Nema are currently the holders of the knockout trophy. And the commentary desk for LSTV 1 Parlament Fati, Dembo Toure Suleiman Mara, and we are also joined by a colleague and brother, Mohamed Dukure, and we will surely be here to get you every other proceeding. And any moment from now, the central referee Basiru Mane, who is being assisted by Yorosedi, Serif Ba, and Lamin Sano. Green light given this time, the knockout champions Nema United, or Young Nema United, currently playing from our left to right, whilst Young Central kicks from our left to right from our commentary decks, and Nema dressed in white socks, red swords and white and red socks, and this time it's going to be an infringement. A foul awarded by the central referee, and the number 7 is currently down for Young Central Football Club, Alaji Jase. Alaji Jassy back on his feet. He seems to be one of the most foul players on the pitch. And back on his feet, and it's going to be a set piece for Young Central Football Club, and they are currently trailing by 2-1 against Young Nema United, who are currently the holders of the knockout trophy after defeating Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation. Are we going to see the same scenario? If we are to see the same scenario, we will surely get Young Central getting themselves back on level terms. This time around, it's going to be Young Nema, defensive work, goalkeeper came rushing, and this time serving as a sweeper keeper for Young Central Football Club, and the knockout champions uses the right side of the attack. Will they be able to get that? Hands that ball to the advancing player, right wing back and number 6, and the ball is being blocked to touch, and it throw in to the boys in red and white. Young Nema United currently having an incredible fan base, and on the other side of the football field is also another excellent fan base behind Young Central Football Club. And Young Central currently playing from our left to right, whilst Young Nema kicks from our right to left, and this game is being officiated by central referee Basiru Mane, Yorosedi Sherifa and Lamin Sano as the fourth assistant referee, and the tournament is proudly and officially sponsored by Wise Gambia, and the tournament is also organized by Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mahmoud Khan as president, and the rest of the entire team, and also management of Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. We definitely need to give that commendation a very big tap on your shoulders, and we can also confirm the presence of a list of dignitaries that are all here to watch this crucial and a great knockout and a great league final of the junior tournament. This time around, it is Young Nema currently enjoying a 2-1 advantage against Young Central Football Club. Nema, this time Young Central player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee after the flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side. It's going to be advantage to the boys in blue and sea green shirts, blue shorts and blue socks, currently kicking from our left to right, and the team in question is Young Central Football Club. And Young Central in the last league final were defeated by Young Nema United, and here they are trailing by Nema once again. And in the knockout competition, in the first game of the knockout, Central Football Club lost to Nema United on post-match shootout after the game ending on 0-0, and they qualified as best runners-up. And in the second fixture, they also got defeated by Young Nema United, and this time it was a 2-1 victory over Young Central Football Club, and this time around straight into the gloves of the custodian. Are we going to see the trophy heading back to the defending champions, Young Nema United? They are the defending champions of the league, of the junior tournament, and also the holders of the knockout trophy. Just as I said earlier, the commentary decks for Lamin Fati, Mohamed Dukure Dembo Toure, and also Suleiman Mar. We also have Idrissa Sedi at the commentary decks, and we are back in the second half of this crucial league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And any moment from now, it's going to be a double substitution to be effected by Young Central Football Club, who are trailing by a goal to nil. And Mohamed Dukure, welcome to the Madina Salam football field, and we are here to bring you every order proceeding. Just as I said earlier, the commentary decks for LSTV, for Lamin Fadi, Mohamed Dukure, Ademo Toure, Suleiman Mar, and also Idrissa Saidi. It's a double substitution for Young Central and Young Central Football Club. Currently introduce Osman Saidi, and Osman Saidi will be followed by Khalifa Saidi and Osman Saidi introduced by Young Central Football Club, and Young Central are currently trailing by 2-1, and we have seen 3 goals scored in the first half. Mohamed Dukure, welcome back to the Madina Salam football field, and in the league final of the junior tournament of late EK Sarr Memorial Tournament, and the game is also live on LSTV1. Welcome Dukure Mohamed.
Well, many thanks to you, Pa Fati, for witnessing another thrilling, mouth-watering and a scintillating encounter between these two sides as Nema take on their opponents, Central FC or Young Central. This is junior tournament for you at the Madina Salam Mini Park. Yeah, it was actually I didn't show up earlier to witness the first encounter between these two sides. Thank God I start watching second period of the encounter. At this moment, Nema got the vantage position, trying to Central will not want to relent here. They have to fight back, and we see Nema also will not want to relent to give a chance to Central, as they already know, to acquire history for themselves here at the Madina Salam football field. Perfectly, I think it's a thrilling moment. If you see both the fans, two sides of the fans, you see Central and Nema, the young Central fans base, and you see the Nema also, their fans also. You see the foreign dignitaries. We shall not win, or I shall not trivialize without acknowledging their presence. We played 5 minutes into the encounter. Instead, now 6 minutes into the second period of the encounter. But actually, I think Central have to bounce back to restore parity. If not, it's like Nema certainly got the vantage position for party.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. On back to the line. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure, and back to the live commentary from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Just as I said earlier, the commentary desk Parliament for the Mohamed Dukure, Dembo Toure, Suleiman Mar, and currently there is a player down injured, and the player down injured is a player for Young Central Football Club who is currently back on his feet, and any moment from now is going to be a set piece, and a set piece for Young Central Football Club. And Young Central Football Club are currently trailing by 2 goals to 1 rather against Young Nema United. It is currently Young Nema United 2, Young Central Football Club 1, and it's a set piece on the far side. A set piece to be taken by Young Central Football Club any moment from now. Young Central Football Club currently preparing to deliver this set piece. A 3-man wall being lined up by Young Nema United. Ball being taken straight into the gloves of the custodian. And the goalkeeper for Young Nema United, Ebrima Kamara, rose the highest and gathered that ball with ease, and the custodian wouldn't be in any hurry, as Young Nema United currently enjoying a 2-1 advantage against Young Central Football Club. And Young Central Football Club needs to score, or else they will surely hand the trophy and also the cash prize to the knockout champions Young Nema Football Club. And Young Nema are also the holders of the knockout trophy after winning it last season. This time around, straight into the gloves of the custodian, and the goalkeeper is currently down. He seems to be in pain, and the goalkeeper is currently down and currently nursing an injury. Mr. Mar, welcome back to the second half in the crucial showdown between Young Nema and Young Central Football Club, and both sides picking it from where they left it in the first half.
A brilliant encounter between these sides. This is pure grassroots football. You can see the young lads trying to grow in this gym, but actually Nema is dominating the affairs, is leading the affairs here, because they are trailing Central by 2 goals to 1. So Central need to restore parity in order to come back to this game. But Nema, as you said, they are enjoying a moment, and they will try to make gain all the time that they have just to delay the play, to make sure that the Central side are not in the game. So that is it for now. Central is behind, and Nema is leading by a 2 goal to 1 rather.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mar. And thank you very much. It is currently the custodian or the goalkeeper currently down and nosing an injury. He is currently down injured, and he's been attended by the medics at the Madina Salam football field. And this tournament is the late E.K. Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And the tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia, and also organized by Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mahmoudou Khan as the president or chairman of Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. And they are only not concentrating in organizing senior league tournaments, they are also venturing into the organization of junior league competitions. And the junior competitions has already reached its climax. Already we played the knockout final where young Nema United triumphed over Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation. And we are back this evening at the Madina Salam football field once again, and this game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks by Lamin Fati, Mohamed Dukore, Suleiman Mar and Nema Utd, and we also have Idrissa Sedi at the commentary decks. And on the far side it's going to be an advantage, and it's going to be an advantage for the knockout champions Young Nema United. And Young Nema United is currently under the guidance of Sekou Sedi, who has been assisted by Ebrima Kamara, and on the other dogguard is Lamin Sedi as head coach, Mamadi Cisse as his immediate assistant. And we are currently back in the second half in the crucial junior league final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. It's going to be a set piece at a promising position, a set piece to be taken by the knockout champions Nema. Nema floats that ball partly, a glancing header this time, a bicycle kick coming from the defenders, another attempt coming from Nema United, and this wouldn't trouble the goalkeeper as the ball rolls into the gloves of the netminder of Young Central United, or Young Central Football Club, Ebrima Sedi. Ebrima Sedi launch in a long and high one back to their own half. Young Central Football Club, they will be hoping to get themselves back on level terms. Will they be able to get it? Is the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. It will surely be a mountain to climb for them. The author of the second goal scorer for Nema United goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee on the far side, and the central referee of this crucial final and this final of the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United is Basiru Mane, who is being assisted by Yorosedi Serifba and Lamin Sano serving as the fourth assistant referee. And on the match commissioner rather, on the far side it's going to be a set piece, but already the central referee is currently walking towards the number 11 Babu Toure, who got the second goal, and the second goal for Young Nema United. The player is currently down injured and will be assisted by the medics. Mr. Nema Utd, welcome back, and welcome back to the second half where both sides picking it from where they left it, as they all eye for this massive trophy and also the whooping cash prize.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pafati, for that brilliant commentary here. Still two for Nema United and one for Central. This is going to be another beautiful second half of the game here. But Central FC needs more improvement in this second half of the game if they really want to go home with the trophy. Nema United are in a better set of this competition, and they are the champions of the knockout final, and then also want to run away with the super giant trophy before our vision here. And then if Central really want to go with the trophy at home, they really need to work harder in this second half of the game here. Pafadi, I still can't forget my fans outside the pitch here. There is a big competition between these fans outside the pitch. There is not only one competition but two competition for both categories here, male and then females. This is going to be another interesting award in here for Nema United fans and then Central United fans here. Plus the Gunjur Project, England side Kajabang, and then Tavo Koto flows frontline, and then Dara FC as well. This is going to be very, very interesting here. But more interestingly, the battle is between Central and then Nema United. These two promising areas are doing very, very great here on the pitch and outside the pitch. So therefore, we will never forget their efforts as well. If Central FC wins, then the fans wins. If Nema United wins, their fans wins. So both teams are doing very well here. And it's still again Central 1, England side, Nema United 2. So making the game in the favor of the Nema United. Central needs double up before the end of the game here. Thank you so much, Mr. Pafadi. We look forward before the end of the game here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nema Utd, and there we go. Around the center of the pitch now. Jassy, so much forward, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And you could see that seems to be a protest coming from the technical bench of Young Central Football Club. They believe the central referee should have awarded a yellow card. And the player currently down and down injured. Back on his feet currently. And jersey number 7 Alhaji is currently back on his feet. It's going to be a set piece for Young Central Football Club. And Young Central currently trailing by 2-1 against Young Nema United. And Nema surge forward, trying to reconnect the number 11 Babu Ture. And Babu could not just keep that ball in play as the ball rolls out for a throw in. A marathon throw this time around the area. Nema now, not a great one. Great control, and this time around defensive work from the number 16 and central defender for Young Central Football Club, Omar Jara. And Omar was just there in time to clear that ball to touch, and it's going to be a throw in on the far side for Young Nema United. And Young Nema wouldn't be in any hurry as they are currently leading by 2-1 against Young Central Football Club. Great atmosphere and great ambience from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is live and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks, Parlament Fadi, Dembo Ture Suleiman Mar, Mohamed Dukure and Idrissa Sedi. Any moment from now, we will surely hand the mic back to our co-commentators at the Madina Salam football field, and we will surely be here to get you all the proceedings as far as the game is concerned. Mohamed Dukure, the game is still interesting from the Madina Salam football field.
Well, many thanks to you, Papati, again. It's like a central, Young Central has do a lot to restore parity, but remember, it is a football for you. Even a seconds, I could remember there was a 2019 I went to Lamin where a 9-1-1 played against Medina United. Medina were leading 9-1-1, 1-0, just a seconds to end the affairs. We have seen a 9-1-1 restore parity. So, but at this point in time, if Nema should contain their opponents here, the opponents who is as central, though we have seen the central have they got the advantage position at in the stadium now, where the encounter is playing Madina Salam mini park here. But at this point in time, we have seen Central FC got the advantage position. They really want to restore parity as a leveling matter at the Madina Salam mini park, but we'll see they really have to produce miracles, and miracle has to produce if they want to restore parity. Actually, we have seen the way Nema is playing here. Nema actually they are not relenting. Nema want to increase their score line. Likewise, you see the other side, which is Central. Central want to they also want to restore parity, and this time is a throw-in, and we have seen Central, the number 3. It's a throw-in for Young Nema against the Central. Against Nema now, it's a throw-in, successfully trying to correct his marker this time. And the number 16 for Central. An easy time for Ebrima. This time Young Nema. Nema trying to connect his marker, and this time he still is a Nema. And it's I was thinking the central referee wasn't interested, but actually he takes attention, and he said goal kick against a Central. We've seen a Central really want to restore parity now. Nema really trying to relaunch the ball, and this time the no-nonsense defender to make a stoppage, and it's easy time for netminder, the special goalkeeper for Central. And the netminder have to relaunch the ball, and this time no-nonsense midfielder Nema now, the special number 8 case in the ball. This time number 8 really fought again, trying to connect his marker back to the shot, and it's number 16. Number 16 now will have to connect his marker, and Central now, and this time Nema United. Nema. We have seen Nema again. Central who will want to restore parity here. This time number 3, and it is a corner kick. Corner kick against Young Nema as part of restoring parity here. We played some 90 minutes into the encounter, or second encounter, and it's a corner kick. It is football for you. at the end of the day who will be the crown champion for 2024-2025. And it's a time for the netminder for. It's like that one, the central referee wasn't allowed it. It's an out ball. And the netminder for young Nema, we're trying to connect his marker, the central. Really checking, they really want to increase the score line here, and you know the defender to make a stop it, and it's the central referee. And a goal kick here. Yes, the dignitaries. I shall not win without acknowledging the following dignitaries, or let me not trivialize without acknowledging the following dignitaries. Gunjuru Sport Committee, Sipo Sport Committee, Kajabang Sport Committee, and it is the able Mo Fire, who is Momodu Kurubal, who is widely called or affectionately called Mo Fire, Momodu Lamin Koli, Yusufa Akoli, Sky, SSK Abba. Okay, Sek Abba Sonko, Fatou Touré, Yaya Atoure, Abdou Koli, Abdou Baro, and Umar Tabal. Alright, this time we have to dynamic the low weight now. Akam dako nga wolu tendu maniya salam la bayeto akabin tumomina nga kalamuta central yon central woni yon Nema wala plekam inkara baye bato mi yalango aventa maniya salam la bayeto jang bara kam dako yon central wala manna e sawo sota folo bara kam da montro miti monni fula wala plela second half woni kono bare central ba kada kan na pulka resto party kaminka kayon nyoya fenan jem woni kono bara kam da ido nyole man so minge denga koy tiolti anin kurtu wule rewal miyanko wollo yon nemati bala kamta football london namam bang mobu ka fem fono bayri ma jamala jibe sutu ni to wol ya jibe kaaje hani mi dikle taje wala seconds ikaaje ko aka soniano pour ka talano oto say mo kana diam fono bayri central wala ni an central ta sonna pour yon nema ya samba an nema fana manta sonna central ya samba an one goal one score line wala bije oto say amam bam folo. Nema United now really trying to connect his marker back to the number 12 for Central FC. Goal kick for a Central against the opponent Nema United. The number 15 for Central FC has to monopolize to power that ball for his side, and this time what a dangerous ball trying to, and the central rest and Nema United now case number 8 trying to connect his marker, casing the ball, and this time the number 8 now Cecil knock your Nema, the number 11. And there is no nonsense defender to make a stoppage for Central FC. And this time Nema really trying to increase their score line through, and it's Central FC again. Central. This time Central again back to his marker. And it's Nema. The number 6 is trying to case. And it's easy time for Central. This time Malang trying to connect his marker. Back to Fatih. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure, and we are back to the live ball commentary from the Madina Salam football field, and it's going to be a throw-in on the far side, and the throw-in for the knockout champions, Young Nema United, and Young Nema still enjoying a 2-1 advantage against Young Central Football Club. Will they be able to hold on? And they just need to hold on if they want to lay their hand once again on the Giant Trophy and also the whooping cash prize. And in case you just don't know, this game is coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field, and the game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks while I'm in Fadi. Mohamed Dukure Demboture, Suleiman Mar and Idrissa said at the commentary decks, and the game is being officiated by Basiru Mane, Yoro Sedi and Seri Ba and Lamin Sano serving as the match commissioner. And this time around, player goes to ground. Is that going to be a foul? Play on, says the central referee. It's coming to you from the Madina Salam football field, and it is the Lady K. Sarr Memorial Junior League final. And already there is a player down injured, and the player in question came on as a substitute, and the player is the number 5. The player is number 5, Khalifa Saidi for Young Central Football Club. Can we say time is definitely running out for Young Central Football Club, who needs to score, else they're going to hand the trophy and also the cash prize to the defending and also the knockout champions, Young Nema United. Young Nema United won the trophy last season against Young Central Football Club. This year they laid their hand on the knockout trophy after defeating Gunjur Project on first match shootout after 0-0 in regulation, and it's currently in their favor as they are currently leading by 2-1 against Young Central Football Club, a side that they defeated twice in this year's knockout competition. Will they be able to hold on? Will they be able to hold on to this 2-1 advantage? And the second fixture of the knockout was a 2-1 scoreline in favor of Young Nema United. And here they are this evening, leading by 2-1 once again. Will they be able to hold on to this 2-1 advantage? Or are we going to see Young Central Football Club getting themselves back on level terms and possibly pushing this game to a post-match shootout? There we go. On the left side is Central now, and currently being dispossessed by Young Nema United. Currently having it top is still Central now. Player trying to have his way out on the far side, and the central referee Basiru Mane on spot and waved in for an advantage to the boys in blue and sea green shirts, blue shorts and blue socks, and they are currently kicking from our left to right, whilst the champions of the knockout, Young Nema, kicks from our right to left from our commentary decks. This time ball being blocked in there on the far side. It's going to be another attempt, and another attempt coming from the knockout champions. They lost possession. It is Young Central Football Club having it top against Young Nema United, and it's a throw in. Number 10 will take this. Dembo Jata will surely take this. Dembo Jata takes that, and it's going to be another throw in at an incredible atmosphere at the Madina Salam football field, and we already have something at stake. The knockout champions Young Nema United, if they can get the third, they will be hoping to cement this 2-1 advantage. Whilst on the other side of Young Central Football Club, they need to score. Else they're solely going to hand the trophy to the knockout champions Young Nema United. Will they be able to? Remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. Any moment from now is going to be another double substitution, and a double substitution for the second time, coming from head coach Lamin Isedi and his assistant Mama Isedi, and they are currently under the dugout. On the dugout for Young Central Football Club, and Young Central Football Club currently trailing 2-1 against Young Nema United. Will they be able to restore parity? The biggest ambition, but also the biggest question, Mohamed Dukure.
To really a mountain to climb. And but Party, it's like Central FC really want to restore parity, but the way they are playing, it's like they are playing in a worry, they are playing in a rose way, but this time they are not playing as a team who really want to restore. The way you are seeing the way they are playing, well, we have seen a very solid defender for Young Nema. Really, the way they are playing, the way they connect is each other, and if you see that one, you will see a Central FC, they really have to double if they really need a goal, if they really need to double up there, they really want to restore parity here. And at this point in time, the miracle really have to produce here for Central FC. If not, Nema will have to snatch this brilliant trophy away from them. The way they are playing, they really have to alter it. The way they are playing, it's like you really want to restore parity, you really want to win a particular game, you have to relax 100%. You have to minimize yourself. You don't need to rush. You just play your tactic, Party. Well, thank you so much for that. Wonderful. And they really have to produce miracles here.
If they want to get themselves back on level terms, they need a mountain to climb, and this tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wise Gambia and organized by Madina Salam Youth and Sports Committee. And the Youth and Sports Committee is currently under the dynamic leadership of Mahmoud Khan as president, and there is a player down injured on the far side for Young Nema United, and Young Nema will surely use the opportunity to possibly wind down the clock. A double substitution coming from Young Central Football Club, who are trailing and currently trailing 2-1 against Young Nema United. And Young Nema will be hoping to hold on to this 2-1 advantage. Double substitution. Number 9 introduced, and the number 9 is Mafuji Kamara. And any moment from now, the number 2 will be introduced for Young Central Football Club. And the number 2 is Sarr Toure will surely be introduced any moment from now. It's Young Nema United now. Launch that ball around the area. Another glancing header straight into the gloves of the custodian Ebrima Utd. Ebrima Utd, the custodian. Young Central Football Club will solely use the pace of Jase. Number 3 controls that defensive work coming from the central defender, and already ball being desperately cleared by Young Nema United as Young Central Football Club continue to pile in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to? Jase plays that ball short. Another attempt, not a great one. This time a weak effort from the wing back of Young Central Football Club and the right wing back at number 2. And this time around, the latest player introduced Sarr Toure, and Sarr's effort isn't a great one as the ball rolls on the other side. Goal kick, Young Nema United, and Nema wouldn't be in any hurry as they are currently leading by 2-1 against Young Central Football Club. And in case you're just joining us, this is coming to you live from the Madina Salam football field in the late E.K. Sarr Memorial Junior League final, and the Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. And it is currently advantage to the boys in white and red. The boys in white and red, Young Nema United defeated Gunjur Project on post-match shootout in the knockout final, and here they are on course and also having their noses in front against Young Central Football Club, who they are currently leading by 2-1. It's Central now. Nema on a defensive mission. Central defender goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee. Danger not averted. Ball being chips into the area and straight into the gloves of the custodian, and around the center circle there is a player down injured for Nema United, and Nema will possibly use the opportunity to wind down the clock. Mr. Nema Utd, the time is definitely running out for Young Central Football Club, who needs to score. If they don't score, it's going to be another massive jubilation and celebration from the end of Young Nema United, who have already bagged a knockout trophy and also on course of backing yet another trophy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pafati. Is still 32 minutes of the game, and still Central hasn't capitalized on their chances. But in fact, they have not been creating chances since the first whistle of the second half has been blown. And then we are still looking forward to see if they will be able to equalize before the end of this, the first 90 minutes of the game here. And there is a player on the ground. But they say like a Central needs more improvement before the game will be ended here. That's not what we have been expecting from them. Nema United, the champions for knockout final, are still dominating the entire game from the first half of the competition to the second half of the competition, which is so disappointing for Central. We are really not expecting. We are expecting that this game will be so more tense that we will not be able to comment well, but that's not what we are seeing here right now. Central still needs a double up. The fixtures they are playing here, I don't really know what kind of fixtures the coach tried to bring here, but it's so confusing. But anyways, it's football, as you have said. Okay, you have a striker here, Osman Aswedi. Okay, as you have said, it is not ended until it is all over. So we still don't know. Central, they still have the best opportunity here to equalize, because all the balls are in the the other side, meaning what all the pressures are on Nema United. So there is high tendency that they will be able to equalize before the end of this 90 minutes here. But still, game goes on. What do you never expect? That's what you see. So therefore, we still look forward again to see before the end of the 90 minutes of the competition here.
It is never over until it is all over. Time is definitely ticking and ticking fast for Young Central Football Club, who needs to score, else they will surely surrender the Giant Trophy and also the whooping cash prize to the winner of the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League Final. And we said it is never over until it is all over. A glancing header straight into the gloves of the netminder Ebrima Kamara, and Ebrima wouldn't be in any hurry. And there is already a player down injured for Central or Young Central Football Club, and Young Central Football Club needs to score. We have already played 35 minutes into the second half unofficial. 35 minutes unofficial, as the central referee and his team of officials are currently having the official timing. But already on our clock, we have already played 35 minutes into the second half, and it is currently Young Central Football Club 1 and Young Nema United 2. Central needs to score, whilst Nema United needs to hold on. If they can get the third, they just need to hold on. Whilst Young Central United or Young Central Football Club needs to score, or else it's going to be another celebration and another celebration for Young Nema United after winning the knockout trophy under the noses of Gunjur Project on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation, and also a lengthy and a marathon post-match shootout at the Madina Salam football field. And we are back this evening. It's the league final. This time around, struck the crossbar and straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. That seems to be a protest coming from the entire players of Central Football Club and also the technical bench. They are currently calling in for a goal, and there we go. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down, and the flag of the assistant referee is still down, indicating that it is not a goal. And Young Nema United survived. That was indeed an acrobatic and also an incredible shot from Young Central Football Club. The ball crashed on the crossbar before finding itself into the gloves of the netminder. And the goalkeeper in question is Ebrima Kamara. And Ebrima is the custodian. This time around, Jase trying to use his pace. Will he be able to dribble past a group of players? Still Jase moving. Al-Haji. This time ball being desperately cleared. And a corner. Mohamed Dukur, a lively second half, but also lively final minutes of this crucial final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United.
Well, many thanks to you, Pafati. It's like Young Central nearly restore parity here, but it's a Lami Yamal type. You cannot, the central referee got the, you have to monopolize to, but at this point in time, the central referee who actually could not interested for the goal, and actually you cannot say it is a goal, but it hits the crossbar. So this point in time, this is football. Football, there is two things where is a football, there is a drama which happens, and also it is not over until it is all over. They nearly restore parity here. We have seen the nearly restore, but parity does not restore here since the center referee was interested, and that particular goal also is not actually a goal. It's just hits a crossbar to just it doesn't touch the line. So at this point in time, but we can say we played according to our own timing here. We played at 39 minutes our own timing. So and that one is unofficial. Is just on our own timing here, but we'll see this is a thrilling encounter or a scintillating match between Young Central and Young and Nema FC at the Ahmadiyya Salam Mini Park, who will be able to snatch this brilliant trophy away from their opponents. Football, for you, it is not over until it is all over.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. Time and time. Definitely running out. And running out for Young Central Football Club, and Young Central Football Club are currently trailing by 2 goals to 1. They are currently trailing by 2 goals to 1 against Young Nema United. They are currently trailing 2-1 against Young Nema United. Will they be able to restore parity? As the signal received from the central referee Basiru Mane. And Basiru has already indicated 5 minutes of additional time. And 5 minutes of additional, or 4 minutes rather. 4 minutes of additional time. 4 minutes for Young Nema United to hold on, and 4 minutes for Young Central Football Club to restore parity, or else they will solely get the trophy to the noses and also to the Nema side. Will Nema United or Young Nema United be able to hold on? They just need to hold on. At an electric atmosphere from the Medina Salam football field, Mr. Mar. Time is definitely running out. Can we say has already run out, or almost run out for Young Central Football Club? But in football, it is never over until it is all over. We can have a goal, and we can even have goals in this contest.
Let's keep the mantra alive. That is, it is not over until it is all over, because goals will normally came in seconds, and still there are a lot of minutes to go. You have 4 minutes now, 3 minutes some seconds to go, and still the game is alive, and we can have something from the central side, because they are piling more pressure on this Nema side. But crucially, Nema are taking care of their defense line. They are very disciplined at the back of the post there, and the goalkeeper is also not in the haste, trying to cut those seconds and minutes to make it the final decision. So you can see even the coaches are just running, becoming the ball boys here to supply the ball into the net. So that sees how crucial the trophy, how important a trophy is when it comes to final. Everybody want to take it home, but at the end of the day, one team has to take it home.
One team has to take it home. It is either going to be Central or Young Nema. But currently, Young Nema United, on course of defending their crown and also on course of securing a double as far as this year's Medina Salam and Junior Tournament is concerned. And the Junior Tournament is the Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League Final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United. Time is definitely running not in favor of Young Central Football Club, who are currently trailing 2-1 at the Medina Salam football field. Mr. Ture Dembo, time is not definitely on the side of Young Central Football Club, and we can say we have under 2 minutes of additional time before the central referee and his officials will surely bring an end to this contest. And if the game should stay like this, it's going to be another massive day, another massive celebration for Young Nema side, who have already secured the knockout trophy and currently on course. They are just under 2 minutes before celebrating yet another trophy in their trophy cabin.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Pafati. Through 2 minutes to play, is almost 43 minutes of the game here. There is high tendency Central could equalize. It is never or it is not ended or until it is all over. Like what you have said, it is not over until it is all over. So Central, they still have an opportunity here. It's still 2 minutes to play here. So there is a possibility they equalize. We don't judge until it is over. The final whistle will decide who the winner is at the moment here. And when it comes to the goal here, that the Central players are claiming for. The ball that which was hit by Usman Sedi here, I think only video assistant referee, which is goal VAR, can help us to indicate the ball position here, because we, the commentators here, the referees here, and then the spectators cannot tell if the goal was a goal or not. So it was a magical one. So it will be very hard for the referee to decide if it is a goal there. So I don't think that one is a fault of the referees there. The ball was magical. It was very, very fast indeed. And there is that 1 minute to play, and then the final whistle will decide if Nema United will be the champion for both the giant trophies here, tournament proper, and then the knockout of the Sarr tournaments here. We still seconds to go. Parliament 40. The ball is in the court here. You decide which will be the result on the pitch here. If the referee blow the whistle and we see what will be the end result of all here.
It is getting closer. It is getting closer and closer. Any moment from now, the central referee might be ending this proceeding in the crucial Lady Sarr Memorial Junior League final between Young Central Football Club and Young Nema United from the Madina Salam football field. And the game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Lamin Fati, Dembo Toure, Mohamed Dukure, Suleiman Mar, and Ali Roni Drissa Sedi. Time is definitely not on the side of Young Central Football Club. Will they be able to get a dramatic late winner? Squires that ball on the far side, and there we go. And it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick, Young Nema. Young Nema patiently waiting for the central referee to end this crucial game. Are we going to see the trophy getting back to Young Nema United, or are we going to see a dramatic late equalizer coming from Young Central Football Club? But currently, time is definitely running against them. And the central referee, is Basiru Mane. Basiru Mane asking the goalkeeper to get that. Launch that ball long and high one. And it is all over from the Madina Salam football field. And it is another trophy for Young Nema United. After securing the knockout trophy, they are once again the champions of the league trophy after defeating Young Central FC by 2-1 at the Madina Salam football field.